All right, welcome back to the Ironman Progress video series where we are one chop away from a huge scaling milestone. And of course, now that I said that, it's going to take a long time for this next chop to happen. So if we go over to the skilling page, we're 89 with one chop until 90. This took like days to do, but it's super AFK and very, very chill. We did get the golden pheasant egg, but I was just like so not in the realm of being able to record. I just like didn't get it done. I'm sorry. That's the second forestry item. I don't even think we got the fox whistle on record either, but it's fine. They're inconsequential items. I don't even have the beaver, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. 90 wood cutting. Redwood logs are going to be our new AFK home. Let's take a look here in the minigame tab. Maybe it's in other. Yeah, forestry. All we need is a petal garland. I tried very hard for the garland. I couldn't get it. And now we can get all of these forestry items as well as go back to Shades of Morton because we can chop our own redwood logs. Let's take a look in here in the forestry kit. We are almost out of forester's rations, but luckily we have a ton of magic leaves to be able to make more forester's rations, and it'll be a good use for some of the food in our bank. And we have 50,000 anima bark, which will definitely be enough to buy whatever we need from the store. Like I said, we didn't get the garland, but that's okay. I don't really care too much about filling out the forestry log. There's no real point in us going to redwoods right now because there's other AFK skilling grinds that we should get out of the way. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be hunter. Apparently maniacal monkeys is like super, super chill. We'll set up for that one. I'm not quite ready to sit down, do the agility grind. Maybe I will be soon, but we'll take a break, come back, set up for the hunter grind, learn how to do it, and that'll be our next activity. Okay, so I am going through and getting ready for the maniacal monkey method, and apparently the first thing is I need a Kruk monkey gree, and I'm reading about it, and apparently you can use it to also train agility at the Apatoll course, which is why I have the ninja monkey gree. So I'm going to get rid of that one and switch over and just use the Kruk one, because that can be used for both maniacal monkeys and the agility course, whereas the ninja one, oh my god, I thought I had two keys for a sec. That was bizarre. Whereas the ninja one can only be used for the agility course. So let's run all the way over to Zugnok and get the Kruk gree. Okay, we have the gree. Let's head to the bank and pick out everything we need. Okay, apparently you need baskets of bananas for this. So I'm going to pull out these baskets here, and apparently on Apatoll you can buy thousands of bananas from a shop. So that's good to know. I wish I knew that earlier. Go to Marum. It's at the food shop, and he has a stock of 1,000. Yeah, perfect, 1,000. So we can just fill the basket, and then there's a bank on the island. I forgot. So I'll figure out a better method inventory-wise of doing this because this isn't very good. But yeah, we'll fill up a bunch of inventories and see how this goes. We bought out the banana shop, 1,000 bananas. So I hope I like this method because that took like 12 minutes, which actually now that I say it out loud doesn't sound like that much. But okay, we're on Apatoll already, which is where we need to be. So I'm going to set up my inventory and we will figure this out. Okay, I got the Kruk gree and graceful on. I don't know if that makes a difference. Probably not, because it doesn't count. Construction cape, a knife, rune pouch with bones to bananas, but I'm just now realizing I can't even cast that, so I should have brought bones to bananas tablets, but it's fine. We will fix this the next time we come in. Apparently we go down here, go north, throw on the gree again, cross the monkey bars. Then I guess we just go in here in this passage. And this is the hunter area. And we come over here, I think. Oh yeah, see, there's somebody else doing it. It's a bot. Okay. We climb on this gorilla right here. And then we come over to one of these little traps. We can empty. Probably should have had 5 open inventory spaces. Just click less. And then you just sit here. And eventually one of these guys will walk into this monkey trap. He looks like he wants it. Do you want to go in there? No, he doesn't. All right. Well, basically this is the AFK part. You sit here and hopefully one of the monkeys, oh, somebody walked in. He ate the banana and I got him. No, I didn't get him. He got away. All right, well, then you empty and you set it up again. We'll keep it going until we catch one of them. Hey, we got it. All right. So we can check the large boulder and you can get the monkey tail. Oh, this is why you wanted. And then you can cut it. Okay. So yeah, I'll be sure to have like 5 open inventory spaces next time. But these are the bones where you could just cast bones to bananas. But I think if you're bringing baskets of bananas, doesn't make much sense. Got them again. Cut that. And then there's like a 1 in 5,000 chance or something ridiculous of getting a monkey tail from cutting the damaged monkey tail, and that is the last thing I need to make a heavy ballista, which is of absolutely no use to me except it's cool. I think this is like 1,000 XP per catch. Let's see if this is a catch. We could check again. Oh, there's the animation. We haven't seen this before. Yeah, 1,000 XP. Now we can drop the basket, and now we've got 2 inventory spaces. This is much better. And yeah, you just do this. This is the AFK method. It's nice. We are 184,000 to 89, and the reason that I want 91 is just for master rumors for the hunting guild, which I don't know when we'll do that, but it'd be good to have, and I'm feeling some AFK stuff right now. So it all works out. So some quick updates. I no longer bring the knife because it would just be for cutting these into sinew, and it's like 15 XP a cut. I'd rather just drop them. I don't bring the rune pouch because you can't cast spells like this, and it would only be for casting bones to peaches, which I don't do. I just go back and get, a whole new inventory of banana baskets whenever this runs out. It lasts a pretty long time. And we are 89, 300k essentially to 90. But I think we are going to finish this up soon and get started on our big grind before we start Hydra, which is 88 agility. And we'll get into all of what that entails in a bit. I've changed my mind, kind of. I am not going to start on the agility grind just yet. I know. I kind of want to just like finish this forestry log. Finish it in the sense of like get this outfit, and I know I still need the redwood logs. I will get them. This garland is mocking me, man. There's other logs you need for the forestry outfit. So if we pull up this thing, we need 100 maple logs, 620 U's, 360 magics, and 120 redwood logs. Hold on now that I'm reading that, I think I already have all of that stuff. So 100 maple logs, 620 U's, 360 magic. Okay, yeah, we already have the stuff that we need to upgrade. We just need redwood logs. So never mind. What I am going to do is I'm going to take these sturdy beehive parts and the pheasant tail feathers. You can exchange those for anima bark. We don't need them anymore. So that's 2 bank spaces. Could have swore we needed like Arctic pines for something. Hold on. Wait a second. I think I read this wrong. This is purchasing the lumberjack piece. Yeah. Okay. Yup. I definitely read this wrong. We need the upgraded forestry. I knew this was wrong. Man, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. It's oak, willow, 60 of each for each. So you need 240 of each thing. So I need 240 of everything from oak, willow. I've got teak, I've got maple, I've got mahogany, obviously, yew, magic. Okay, so I need oak, willow, arctic, and redwood. Yeah, okay, I knew I wasn't an idiot. Well, I'm kind of an idiot, but not as much of one as I thought. Okay, let's go into the house first. Is it big plant space 1? All right, beehive style 1 or beehive style 2? I kind of like style 2. Wow, I hate style 2. What does style 1 look like? Man, looks terrible. Let's remove it. I don't really care about the bark. What does style 1 look like? Whatever. These are both terrible. Let's go to Sears Village. We come over here. Yeah, we could sell all of these for 25 anima bark. Let's do some math. 65 times 25, that's 1,600. We'll sell that. Oh, there's more. I can only sell them in increments. That's weird. And now pheasant tails. All right, well, I'll be back when this is done. Final one, 8,580. Excellent. Okay, so we need to get 240 of all of those logs. We will start with oak and work our way up. I feel like Forestry World in a vacuum would be the right way to do this, but I feel like that's like so hectic that maybe it isn't the right way to do this. Maybe regular world is, like by myself, just way more chill. I kind of still want to try and get the garland, so maybe I will do willows. Let's go to drainer. That feels like I already have my construction cape. I am all over the place today. I feel like forestry for oak trees doesn't really exist. So, oh yeah, everybody's chopping this oak tree over here. I'll just do my own and we'll get 240. This is so slow. I can't believe I have to do this. That is oak and willow done. Now we will move on to Arctic pine. And I think once I turn all these in, I'm going to get rid of keeping oak and willow in my bank because I don't really think I need them. There's 240 Arctic pines, which means that all we need now are redwoods. So what the hell? We might as well. All right, let's head to the Woodcutting Guild. Everyone always talks about redwoods as being like the greatest thing ever invented, and I've always seen people chopping redwoods, and I've always been like, damn, that looks awesome. I wish I could chop redwoods too. And now I finally can. For the first time ever on any account that isn't in leagues, obviously, I can just sit here and chop redwoods no problem. No boosts, no Dragon Axe spec, just me chopping redwoods to my heart's content. So I'm gonna lean back and get 240 of these, maybe even more. I don't know. We'll need some for Shades of Morton. Okay, we spent a little bit longer than we needed to at redwoods. We have 388 of them. So I think I'll just take all this noted and grab the forestry kit and just go buy our upgraded outfit. I would say definitely, by the way, that redwoods are fantastic. They're a little disappointing in that they're only like 30 seconds longer of an uptime than Magics. Magics are like 3 minutes 50 seconds. Redwoods are like 4 minutes 20 seconds. I feel like that should be more pronounced, but it's all good. It's still really nice and it's way higher XP. So if we come down here, I think it's, yeah, these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the new outfit. You look like a little gnome guy. I think it looks pretty good. I like the little triangle diamond. It's definitely a diamond. I like the diamond on the chest. I think it looks nice. Little out of the way kind of grind, but I'm happy that I got it. And now we place it all inside the forestry kit, never to be seen again. So I'm going to drop the Arctic pine, the oak, teak, willow, and then I'll keep all of these, I guess. So that's 4 bank slots I freed up. I guess 3 technically because the redwoods count as 1 now. Okay, it's finally time to get started on the agility grind. And again, Hunter will just be kind of like the AFK thing that I do to get that to 91. And then it'll probably be like cooking or woodcutting or whatever. But okay, enough stalling. Let's get started on agility. Like I said, during this grind, we are going to be planting as many seeds as we can. Probably put those on, put the graceful back in the bank. So first, obviously, I want to do all the renars. We're going to need prayer potions everywhere we go. And I guess I'll pull some snape grass out. Then it'll probably be snapdragon, toadflax, torstal, and then we'll move on to other ones if we have time or need to, but these are the ones we'll start with. So let's do our first farm run. I'm not going to do birdhouse runs. I don't feel like it, but let's do our first farm run and then we'll head over to Relica. I'm going to plant an Addis seed in here. I feel like I never really have the opportunity to plant those kind of things. I usually am just planting Chronos just to speed up the farming, but in this case, I don't care how long it takes. So I am going to use an Addis seed, which apparently is the one that increases yield. And there's like rumors and theories and all this stuff that it's bugged and doesn't actually work, but I don't know about any of that. I'm just going to use it and hope that it works out great for me. And before I forget, we will also be, for the first time on this account, using the new herb patch, allotment patch, all that stuff in Fortis. So we got to run all the way over here. Hopefully I won't need any stamina or whatever to get there. This is a terrible run. I'm going to have to figure out a way to make this better. I think I remember that there was like, yeah, here it is, a Quetzal landing point down here at the savannah near the Hunter Guild. I don't know if it's worth doing that or if I just run over here every time, but all right, let's rake all of these up because we do not want the weeds, and we will plant just herbs for now. Eventually I'll come back and do snape grass, but right now I just kind of feel like just doing the herbs and moving on from there. Apparently, if you get enough glory, you can make it so that this herb patch will never get diseased, similar to Korend and Troll Stronghold and Weiss. but I don't really care about that, so we're just going to throw our stuff in there. Boom. Now we have 9 herbs planted at once. That is so nice. And let's head to Relica. So this is going to be our home for 7 levels, which is like double the XP. So we'll be here until like 4.5 million XP or something like that. We're just going to be running around Relica. Along the way, though, we will get 85, obviously, which will allow us to boost for 90, so we could do the Artie course, and then I think that would be it. Then we can finish the Artie Diary, which is unlimited teleports to the farming patch. Again, useful for this grind. And every day, Bert will drop off sand to your bank, so you don't have to visit him anymore, which is great because I'm terrible at visiting him. So that will help eventually for when we want to just push 99 crafting. We'll already have the sand, Mark of Grace already. That's awesome. We'll already have the sand, so all we'll need to do is farm the seaweed, and that's really fast. So all of this kind of leads into benefiting our account in many different ways. Yeah, that's all I have to report. We'll check in when something interesting happens. I have no idea when it'll be. We are just about done with the Renar seeds in that we're planting our last batch. Man, 6 of them? That kind of sucks. Anyway, we will move on to the next seed now. We were also doing as many snape grass runs as we could, and we got a decent amount. I think we had like 400 something in the bank. So we should be good on snape grass for a while. It's just kind of annoying to do because you want to get all of your herbs planted in one 20-minute cycle so they all mature at the same time. But snape grass takes a really long time to harvest, even when you're doing the like double click thing. It'd be cool if they came up with like an allotment bag similar to how they have a herb sack, and it would hold like 100 allotment things. I don't know what these are called. And that would just make like farm runs just a little bit easier because you could just kind of click and it would all go into the bag. Anyway, we'll go move on to our next seed now, which I think is going to be Snapdragon. All right, let's take a look. We still have to do our final runs of Snapegrass, but 1700, that should last us for a very long time. And from all that, we got 658. So we will put the Snapegrass in there because I don't need it anymore. Next up is Snapdragon. Wow, we have a lot of Snapdragon seeds. Okay, we will harvest this last Ranar over here, start playing Snapdragons, and again, we still have a whole round of Ranars to pick up after this, but we still haven't even gotten an agility level. We're close, but man, is the Relica course slow. This is going to take a very long time, which is fine because like I said, we got all these seeds, you know, and we got to plant them. So I do not mind. We'll go ahead, plant this first of the Snapdragon seeds, and we'll keep going. Since I'll probably be banking at some point during this grind, I just want to keep track of all of the marks of grace that I get from this. I think this was from 80 to 81 or wherever I am, but so far on this grind, we're like just got to 82 and we have 66 marks of grace. So I want to keep track when we get all the way to 88, how much we got from that whole grind. So this is just a little clip to remind myself where we are right now. I just realized they're probably going to end this Easter event soon, so I should probably do it. And yes, I am doing everything in my power to not have to do agility right now. Man, this guy is kind of dripped out at level 71. This is a cool little area they've developed. I like how serene and peaceful it looks. It's like the Enchanted Valley, but a little more high fidelity. All right, we did it. Book of Egg and Egg Priest Vestments. And this Easter egg is worthless, so we will drop that. And we'll put all this stuff in the bank. Not in the bank. In the house, in, I think it's the toy box? Yes. And there we go. 2024 Egg Priest Vestments. Well, we should at least put it on, I guess. Yeah. All right, cool. I know this is a bit of a break from what you were probably expecting, but I need some time to AFK, like really AFK, not like Maniacal Monkey AFK. So I came here instead of Amethyst because I think having the Blessed Bone Shards for prayer, given how much prayer XP we're going to get from Hydra, is probably a good thing to have. So this is going to be our AFK method for probably the foreseeable future when we really need to just like look every few minutes. So we're about finished up here. We can go back to the bank and empty out this inventory. And I also realized something that I wanted to check in the bank as well. So we will check in once we reach the bank. I remembered that we had this tab full of everything we wanted to alch while we were doing our laps. And this fish is in here because I'm either going to drop it over or use it to make forester's rations. I haven't quite decided yet. But the other thing is all these battle staves, I will alk them, but we also have like tons of orbs. So I want to make these like, what is it, almost 700 orbs into battle staffs first and then alk them. I ended up making all of the orbs. So we got like 80k crafting XP. And now we are going to go through and alk all of this stuff up here. And we're starting with 14 mil. So we'll see what we get to when we alk all of this. This is going to be our last Snapdragon seed, which is really cool. I haven't really had a ton of time to play, so we're still 82 agility. We're close to 83, only 33k away, but mostly I've just been logging on and doing farm runs whenever I can, herb runs, whatever you call them. But that's going to be it. We are done planting Snapdragons now. But yeah, let's go to the bank and pick out our next herb seed. I'm trying to focus on ones that will be like actually useful to me, which it really comes down to toadflax and torstal. Toadflax, I have how many nests? 1,500. And I've got, call this like 620 in the bank. So I might do toadflax until I have like 900 more in my inventory. And then I'll switch to torstal because I have all of these attack, super strength, defense that I could make into super combats. But stuff like, I guess Lantodime would be good because I have lots of scales. Quarms could be good, but I already have a ton of grimy quarms, so I don't want to like have to get limpworts. I don't know, we'll see how this goes, but I think toadflax will be next just because making brews is probably more important than making super combats just because I have a lot of them already. Things like Eerie, not as important. Dwarf, not as important because I don't have that many wines of Zamorak and I already have enough dwarf weed in the bank. Avantoe, I am really low on Mortmire fungus. I don't want to make any more or don't want to get any more. And I already have 1,400 grimy Avantoe. So we'll do Toadflax as our next one. We put this in the bank. Snapdragon. Yeah, we have so many Snapdragon now. We're going to have to get red spider's eggs, but I have a good idea for that. And yeah, we are 133 marks of grace. Like I said, I haven't been able to do much agility, so it's mostly been farm runs. But we keep moving. All the herb XP is good. I feel like, yeah, 92 would be important for super anti-fires. I guess anti-venom pluses would be good. Divine super combats would be nice too. Really 92 is kind of my goal. Anything above that is just kind of nice to have, not really necessary. Extended super anti-fire, I guess, would be nice. But yeah, all herb XP is good. I should probably show this as well. I alked pretty much all the rune stuff and I'm still working my way through the battle staffs, but we're up to 24 mil from 14, I believe. So I think we made 10 mil off of this, which is really nice because then I can put like 3 mil into getting nature runes and then we'll be back up. Won't worry about those for a while. I could do some astrals as well, but I don't really think I'll need those. I think I'll wait until like I have something that I really need astrals for. Blood runes, we could just craft them on our own. And we should have a decent amount of money after we alk all these battle staffs. And we'll pretty much be set because Hydra will just absolutely dump money into our bank. And we come out of the 99 construction grind looking pretty good. The only buyable that we have after that, I think, is fletching. And I think we should be okay for that as well because it's much cheaper than construction. So we are in a good spot cash-wise. Couple quick updates here. We are done alking everything and we are at, wow, 32 mil. I did not expect it to be that much. So it looks like we had 18 mil available to alk in this little tab and we will get rid of all of that. We're down to 704 bank slots, which is really nice. And we could probably take, I think, like 2.5 mil and use it to make nature runes at the Scar Essence Mine. And we'll have a good stack of nature runes after that. So we can throw all of our toadflax in here. We have just enough toadflax now to be able to make all of our bird's nests into Ceridom brews. And we have a whole other, like, we just planted a bunch of toadflax, so we can go and get those as well. We will move on to the next batch of seeds. Let me take a minute to figure out what I want it to be. You know what? We don't have a lot of quarms. We only have 81 and we have a lot of limpworts, but I think what I'll do do is while I do the corms, I'll also plant more limpworts. I'll just do them like each time I do a herb run. The reason that I want to do corms is because I have tons of super attacks, obviously, but strengths and defense, I need more of them. I have a lot of torstal seeds, so if I want to be able to make all of the super attacks that I can, or super combats, I need more strengths and defense, and I have a ton of cadentine. We'll probably need to make white berries at some point, and everything else we have a decent amount of. Lantodime, I guess I could make more, although I have a decent amount of lantodime, so we'll probably do quarms, then torstals, then lantodymes. Or maybe lantodymes because we have less of those. We'll figure it out, but right now we're going to do quarms. So we will also go and grab our limpworts. And you know what? We'll plant some whiteberry seeds as well, just so we have them planted. Figure out where all the bush patches are. Limpworts. Okay, and we will keep going. We have 192 marks of grace. We are 117k away from 84 agility. And you know what? I think I may even stop the episode here. We've got a decent amount of progress, and it's going to be a while before we get to 85, so maybe it's just a good idea to end it. The episode's gotten pretty long, and we have a lot that we can cover in the next episode. 85 agility, the Artie diary, as well as getting all the way up to 88 and all sorts of herblore stuff. So I think this is a good place to end this episode. Agility is very slow, but we are steadily making it towards our goal. So without further ado, thanks for watching, have a good one, and I'll see you again next time.